I think most of the residents in this area of the state prepare for winter pretty well.
As we enter the grips of winter here in Northeast Wisconsin, the way some weather advisories are categorized are changing. The National Weather Service is changing the names to make the alerts clearer to understand when it's truly dangerous to be outside. What was once called a wind chill advisory is now going to be called a cold weather advisory. This also goes for what was once a wind chill watch, now extreme cold watch, then wind chill warning now turns into extreme cold warning.
Several things went into reclassifying our cold weather headlines. The first one is we wanted to change the title of it to something that's more meaningful to the public, and that, extreme cold warning, it's in the title so people know what's coming for them.
In order for a cold weather advisory to be issued, we have to meet certain criteria. Those criteria differ depending on what part of the state you live in. Here in Northeast Wisconsin, the criteria is a bit lower than for lows in the Northwoods.
The reason is because we used to have the same criteria everywhere here in northern Wisconsin. And so what ended up happening is up in Rhinelander, they would have twice as many cold weather warning or cold weather advisories issued than us here in Green Bay.
Extreme cold warnings can now be issued if temperatures or wind chills fall about 30 below.
The criteria for what's now a cold weather advisory is the exact same as it was for a wind chill advisory.
Extreme cold warnings and cold weather advisories are their own category. This separates them from winter weather alerts such as snow and ice warnings. By having cold weather alerts under its own category, the goal is to reduce confusion.
It doesn't mean that much unless it's very, very bad. Then I'm just going to stay home. I'm not going to even bother, fighting the 20 below, 30 below type weather. That's just not a good idea to be outside in that weather.
Two different types of headlines. One is for heavy snow. One is for extreme cold. And so now two different headlines, two different courses of action, and that should also help the public know what they need to do to stay safe, whether it's invest in a new shovel or if it's invest in, need to wear heavier clothes to work tomorrow.
If you see an extreme cold warning issued this winter, please take it seriously. It means that outdoor weather conditions are cold enough that frostbite can occur in just minutes. Meteorologist Audrey Lee, Fox 11 News.